Thank you so much for coming in. And you guys know who I am, Keshia H here. And I appreciate you guys for joining. I'm not out in the garden today because it is a little too warm for me. It's actually cooler than it was last week. Thank you, Katina. I appreciate that. It is a lot cooler today than it was last week. Yesterday was good, but it is so humid out there. And I went out this morning. I took my son to football practice, and there, along the street, is a little patch of bamboo. So I went and harvested some bamboo, and I got about 16 stalks of bamboo with I had my big machete knife. Hi there, Pete. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. And because the Griffins and Katina and Mary are long lifters, you guys could not hear me, but thank you all for coming in and joining. So Pete, you joined us with sound. So thank you guys so much. I am not outside right now. It is kind of warm, so I'm hoping that I'll come back on a little bit later this evening when it cools off because it is a little too warm for me to be out there today. And I have been outside already today. I did harvest some bamboo stalks, so I have about 16 bamboo stalks to dry outside. And we did finally get rain this weekend, so the rain was the patch of bamboo was really wet. So I had fun out there harvesting bamboo today alongside my son's school where he plays football. So that was very interesting. I had lots of interesting stares and looks and slowdowns as I did that because I had a big old knife and I was over in the bushes chopping down the bamboo and stripping the stalks of their stems and branches. So that was fun. That was interesting. I did record it all as to whether or not it'll make it onto the great YouTube. We never know. We never know. And let's see, this morning I did go outside also to the garden before I left out. So this was all before 8 o'clock this morning. And I did get a picture of the elusive okra bloom. I love the okra blooms. However, they are always so elusive. And when the sun gets up bright in the sky, they have closed up and then they fall off to allow the fruit to come through. So they have gotten quite tall. The okra has gotten quite tall, and I've gotten a few fruit off of them, but I'm thinking that I'll probably have more. The rain has definitely done the garden good over the last couple of days, so that is exciting. And I've been a little bit tired. I think I've told you guys that, and Katina, I can't remember if it was you or it might have been Regina Nixon. I think it might have been Regina that was making comment about my vitamin D levels. I'm definitely trying to stay on top of that. Because when my vitamin D does drop a little low, I just stay so tired and I get headaches. So, hi there, Muhammad. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in. And Muhammad with Green Pakistan Solar Trolley, he has joined the likes of Keeping Up with the Griffins. He hit 1 million views on his YouTube channel. He's also monetized and doing great things on his channel. So he did just a couple of days ago hit 1 million views on his YouTube channel. So best of luck there to Green Pakistan Solar Trolley. Muhammad, again, they're doing great things over there. And very, very excited for them. TB's Life, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Rally Creative Travel. Howdy, friends. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you coming. Yeah, that is amazing for Muhammad there with Green Pakistan, the 1 million views. That's a big achievement. And he has tracked and, posted, his growth on his channel. And again, he's so helpful with also promoting other channels. So he does a great job, and his videos kind of remind me of Pete's in that the bright colors, and he's just so lively in his videos. So even though Pete is, his videos are lively with the chats and the coloring, but I like both of them with those bright colors. Okay. And Blaine, thank you so much for being here. Yes. So I am just trying to get an hour in this afternoon. I had planned to spend the rest of the afternoon on live. Oh, absolutely, Muhammad. It's my pleasure. And I had the biggest laughs last night at the Griffins, keeping up with the Griffins. I tell you what, I did go get me two Dorito flavored tacos because you all are bad influence. But I had the biggest laugh keeping up with the Griffins. They did a taco a taco challenge last night on their channel, and they had me dying laughing because they were blind. It was a blindfolded taco challenge. So you had to be blindfolded and eat 5 tacos with 5 toppings on the tacos. That was funny. Between Kylie and Drew, and then we had Christy Wonders. That was too funny. Yes, you guys made me get the tacos, and again, I couldn't come back home with those salty tacos without stopping by McDonald's and getting my soft serve. So yeah, you guys, and this was at 10 o'clock last night. I got out in my slippers and went out for a taco run, but I had an early dinner too. So yeah, so definitely thank you so much, Muhammad Green, Pakistan Solar Trolley, supporting each other. That is so important. And I appreciate all of you for your support and supporting one another. Pete is one of the ultimate supporters. He's everywhere all the time. I don't know when the brother sleeps because Pete is everywhere supporting everybody. Everyone appreciates him. But yes, the taco challenge definitely. You and that helped me on my cruise goes no tacos. You know what? That was just one night of that I couldn't help it, and so it was my own fault for not having having had an after dinner snack yet, a healthier after dinner snack. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right, because that's the percentage that they would have taken. But you'll get there. You will get there with that. So we will just have to keep trying, Muhammad, because of course YouTube has to have its share. Okay. Okay. Well, that's great. That is great. So yeah, YouTube has to have its share, and that's the crazy thing. I don't think I thought about that. I didn't think about that piece of it. So, but you're closer to where you were. So you're closer to getting to that threshold. Um, yes, you're closer to that threshold. And of course, Pete is a superhero. He is everywhere supporting everyone. And then, oh, they take 25% of yours. Yeah, I know here they take 30% for those that are monetized here. And I know some channels they take more, some countries they take more. So I know the percentage is different across countries with the YouTube platform. So we will definitely have to work to get you up to that threshold, Muhammad. So um, you can get your first YouTube check to go along with those million views. So again, thank you guys all so much for coming in and supporting me today. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So 75%. Okay. Yeah. So that's good. Not bad at all. But the growth of it, getting it is the issue. I think I'm glad I have the camera volume off outside because the community landscapers are outside right now. I can hear the leaf blower going out there right now. So you guys can see that the rain has had my garden, and I'm just going to put the garden cam on so you guys can see my little cucumbers that I had trellised up here, that they have gotten so big, and then the green peppers down in front of there, that they are also getting big. They have flowers on them now, and all the way over in the back left corner, I have some corn. um, Okay, just $10 more. And to that first payment, we will definitely have to get you there, Muhammad. So we will keep praying for that to come through really, really quickly. Yeah. So I was out this morning and in the garden, and again got that shot of the okra bloom. And I got a little pile of plant debris there where I took off some stalks from the tomatoes and trimmed some of the marigold. So I'm excited for my garden. I'm really, really impressed with what I have been doing lately. So I did go out and I did do a few things. The only thing I'm not super excited about is my, oh, you're most welcome, Muhammad. The watermelon. I'm going to have to move my watermelon because they're not getting enough sun to promote the growth that they need. Their growth is stunted. Um, Go soak up some of that vitamin D. It is hot. So if I could just get it and the sun not affect me, Marion, I surely would. But um, I am taking my supplements, and I'm trying to get out when the sun is not too hot for me, but it's too hot for me to go out there right now. But I am taking my supplements and getting sunshine. So I did walk for 35 minutes outside around the neighborhood yesterday as well as Saturday. So I did soak up some vitamin D, and again, that's how I can tell that things are contributing to the way I feel, the lethargy, the lethargicness, the headaches when I do go out too much in the sun. So I got to get that up over the next couple of weeks so that I'm not down and out on my upcoming vacation. So thank you guys so much for being here and staying with me just a little bit. Again, I'm only going to stay on just like another 30 minutes or so. I do have an appointment, and I'll come back on later this evening and hopefully do a little bit of things because I don't know if you can see the flowers down in front there in the garden. There's some purple and there's some white flowers there, but I need to get those potted because they're already quite overgrowing the little pot, the little containers that they came in from the garden center. And I did do some pruning of a lot of the flowering plants, and the pollinating friends have really enjoyed the recent plants that I bought in for that purpose. So they have been attracting the pollinators, and I don't know what the actual name of them are, but I know that growing up, and my grandmother always called them carpenter bees. So they're like the big black bees with a yellow stripe. They're much bigger than a honeybee or the yellow jacket, but they also bore into the wood. They've actually bored several holes into the fence back there on the wall or in the background there. But they enjoy my garden quite a bit. So they have been doing quite a bit of pollinating, going from plant to plant, and giving us that pollination, especially with they like the yellow flowers, right? So I have noticed that, and most of the blooms out there are yellow or orangish color. The green beans have white flowers, and the green peppers have white flowers as well. But almost everything else has yellow or orangish colored flowers. But the garden has been doing really good. The rain had those okra to jump right up. Everything has just sprouted right up and it is doing quite well. And I have also been getting ready for my upcoming vacation, and I'm excited about that. So excited to meet so many different people that will also be joining that vacation that I'll be going on. So it is a cruise. On the west coast of the US here. So I'm all the way on the east coast of the US. And so I will be going clear across country from North Carolina to California for this vacation. And then we'll travel down um, from California to Mexico, to the Mexican Riviera there, to visit a couple of spots there in Mexico for that 5-day cruise. So super excited about that. I know Keeping Up with the Griffins, I'm excited to meet you guys. So many of the content creators that I follow here that I have grown so much to love. So Keeping Up with the Griffins, Kayla Moore, and of course our lovely host, Meet and I meet in Anwar. So definitely looking forward to meeting them. Team Reese Travels, Elisa's Adventures in Cruising, Warm Strong Adventures, our lovely Bill. So excited to meet you guys. So that's exciting for me. So um, just been, I know that I'll have great content from that. Yeah, so I know I have great content from that, and I'm looking forward to it because I did buy the Wi-Fi package, so I will definitely keep the camera on as much as possible, on and stream out as much as the Wi-Fi will allow me to do so. So I'm excited about that. And let's see, my harvest that I had. So I did harvest. So 2 weekends in a row that I've had harvest, and I had my green beans, and they hadn't started going bad or anything, but they were ready to be cooked because from the first harvest. So I had to get those cooked. So I picked some more yesterday to go along with those. So yesterday I cooked the green beans and I cooked okra. Excuse me, and I cooked the green beans and I cooked squash from my garden, and both were really good. I might have overcooked the green beans just a little bit because I did cook those in my Instant Pot. You know what? We would all be hungry if we all had to eat from the garden. So the servings are perfect for our little family of four, and so that was a perfect harvest for our little family for one meal. But I don't have any more squash on the vines. And I did not have enough okra. So I have 4 little okra. And hi there, Zari SMR. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining, Nabila. Welcome in from India. Thank you so much, Nabila. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. So, but the garden is doing okay. And my husband has eaten from the garden. So we are happy about that. To have some foods from the garden. And so we're looking forward to getting more. And um, even at this time, um, because last year by July, we didn't even have any harvest because I did not start as soon as I wanted to. So, but this year we are well ahead, having started things in the seedling trays, in the makeshift garden, hot house or whatever you want to call it. So that did get us off to this point where things are growing pretty good. Oh, I actually had a tomato from yesterday as well. So I have a tomato and I have a couple of little cucumbers. Um, so we will I'll serve those to my husband. I'll make him, it'll probably be like a one serving. Maybe he and my son can share it, but one serving cucumber salad. My onions did not do too well. So the onions haven't done too well. So I'll have to try those another time. I think I loved on them too much. I don't think they liked as much of the water as I was sharing with them. But we have cucumbers, we have tomatoes. So I'm excited about that. And the 4 little okra that we have harvested, I will somehow, some way incorporate those into a meal for my husband. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Thank you so much, Muhammad. I appreciate you. I try to be nice. I try to be kind. I try to be, a good person. And my husband used to tell me when we were first dating. I don't think we had gotten married yet. And I would say, I'm trying to be nice. And he was like, just be yourself. You don't have to try to be nice. Just be yourself. And if you're not nice, then, so be it. And that's my choice, to be around you if you're not nice. So I'm just being myself now. So, which happens to be nice. So, yeah. Yes, I thank you, Nabila. I appreciate that. The garden is definitely green. And oh, guys, also I had potatoes. So I have to get out there. I have potatoes as well that I did have, and I need to put those videos out there, at least some of the shorts from that little harvest. But I had little potatoes, little round Yukon Gold, and little red potatoes that I also got from the garden. So I have 4 pots of potatoes that are ready for me to harvest. So I will. Oh, okay. Nabila also has a YouTube channel. Okay, Nabila, I will have to check you out. Hi there, Bill. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Okay. Yeah, so let me write that down and I will have to check out Ma'am Nabila's channel. So we will definitely have to check out her channel. Bill, I hope you're doing good today. I have in my quest to grow my own channel, I have been missing all of my friends. What is it? Do you love Indian people, dear host? Absolutely. I love all peoples. I love Indian peoples. I love Pakistani people. I love American people. I love Canadian people. Okay, and your mother's channel is Nazima's Kitchen. Okay, so we will write down both of those names. But yes, I love Indian food as well. And I try to cook. So um, my favorite Indian food is the saag. I think it's saag. I'm probably pronouncing it way wrong, but I have 2 restaurants here in town that I go to. Thank you so much, Nabila. I will love to come to India. I would love to come to India. And I know that it's such a beautiful country full of a lot of history, full of a lot of people. And I love the colors, the clothing. So I am sure that you will be very much welcoming for me. Thank you so much. So, Nabila, I will definitely come to visit. Oh yeah, so it's called naan. I love naan bread as well. The naan bread. I had one neighbor. She was from, they were from India, and she tried to teach me to cook it. I didn't quite get it, so I haven't tried again. But I'm trying to write down Nabila's mom's channel, Nazima's Kitchen. Okay, so I will have to. I'm sure that your mom has wonderful um, foods that she's cooking. But yes, I love the way that Indian food tastes. And like I said, I cook. Yes. Oh, the saag is a Pakistani dish too? Oh, okay. Yes, so I like that with the spinach. Hi there, Sammy Joe. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome in. But I love Indian food, so I do cook the curry chicken and the sag, which has, I like the sag with chicken, and I like the sag with the paneer, with the cheese in it. My son loves the sag with the cheese in it. He likes that one a lot. Hi there, Charlene, Conscious Business Services and Opportunities. Thank you so much for joining. And congratulations again on your monetization. I was so happy to be there for your live stream a few days ago for that. Yeah, so we have to bring Pakistan with us. And we'll all just have a good time and eat good food and watch YouTube. Oh, so you're eating curry right now, excuse me, I said Marlene. You're not Marlene, you're Charlene. So Charlene, you're eating curry right now. My boys love it too. Yes, and I do have to be careful because my son is allergic to nuts, and he's specifically allergic to cashews and almonds. And I know that a lot of the Indian food, a lot of the recipes call for almonds and cashews in them. So I have to be careful. One of the two restaurants that we frequent, I had to stop going there because we had an incident where we had to end up at the emergency room because he did have some nuts in his food, and we had to take out the EpiPen and go to the emergency room because he starts to swell and it shuts off his breathing with his nut allergy. So he has a severe nut allergy. So we have to be very careful when we go and, make sure that we don't get any cross contamination in the foods. But I'll still go on my lunch. I mean, like by myself to the restaurants. And like I said, I'll cook some of the recipes here myself at home. Hi, Scott. Welcome in. Fabric Studio. Welcome in. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I always forget to say it. I need to put up a prompt there so that Nightbot can say it for us. But if you guys are wanting to drop your channel, type in host, H-O-S-T, to drop your channel so that you guys can connect with one another. Oh, okay. Nazima's Kitchen is also monetized. Absolutely. Mashallah. So, Sammy, I wonder what your garden looks like. I need to get over there to visit your garden because I know it is amazing. You have quite a space over there. So, I know that your garden is doing absolutely great. I'm writing down things here because my memory doesn't always do what it's supposed to do. Scott, I hope you're having a great day. I hope everyone's having a great day, or evening, or night, or morning, or whatever time it may be, wherever you may be, wherever you are. I am not outside in the garden, but I do have the garden cam on out there. I turned the mic off on the garden cam because I have the fan blowing on it. Which dish would I love to eat? Oh, I something with the mutton, something with lamb in it, because I do like all the curries, but the tandoori meats, I love the tandoori meats, but and the tandoori chicken, but I like to eat, so I try lots of different foods. I love Asian food, so the Southeast Asian foods, yes, yes. So we had here, so with Ramadan and and Eid just passing, we sacrificed the lambs, and I still have some lamb here left over from Eid, and I cooked some the other day for my husband, and I think I can hear myself echoing from outside. Sorry, I just cut myself off. Oh, so okay. Big famous cake maker. That's nice. Hi, Miss Betty. Welcome in. I am Betty J. Gathers. Oh, yeah, I can hear myself out there. Hopefully, you guys can't hear me, but I hear myself out there. And so Nabila's a part-time baker, but your mom is a good cooker. She cooks so well and tasty. You would definitely love it. Yeah, there's just so much I would love to do when I am able to travel the world and visit lots of different places. Hi there, Paul. PSV Odyssey. Howdy and welcome in. Thank you so much. Please drive safely, carefully, and just listen. Driving and just listening. Thank you so much, Paul. Welcome in. Yeah, so I came on. You guys know I am trying to grow my channel, trying to grow my garden space out there. The garden doesn't really need me anymore. So I've pretty much oh, so you'll be coming to the USA. So that'll be great, Nabila. Yeah. I know that we have a pretty large Indian community here in my city where I live at. And when I did work outside the home, I worked with several Indian people, and um, some of the recipes that I have that I got from a few of those coworkers, and one, her name was Rajita. Rajita was from India, and I worked with her before she retired. And my favorite curry recipe that I make myself, she she gave that to me. She shared it with me, as well as the sag recipe. So I do make those. Oh, so you did your post graduation MBA in marketing. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Congratulations. So it would be nice to meet you. Thank you so much, Mohammed. I appreciate that. And again, everyone that's coming in, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for joining. And I appreciate the chat. I appreciate the comments in the chat. And again, if you would like to drop your channel, you can do so by typing in host, HOST, to drop your channel. And even as Mohammed did not mean to, he's typed in host, me, and Nabila. It dropped his channel. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. I was looking earlier, and the chipmunks were outside. They were in the peppermint and the rosemary, just going from pot to pot to pot. And he just does that. So it's two of them that are frequently out there, but they enjoy um, yes, absolutely. Green Pakistan, solar trolley, very hardworking. His uncle, I don't think I've seen your uncle in a little while. I think they used to, well, the big hammer. I've seen someone else with the big hammer, but definitely hardworking, everyone with their specific task. I love the painting, the bright colors. Um, they are beautiful. That the bright colors, the blues, the greens. Yes, his uncle is strong with the big hammer, and I think I saw a short last night or this morning with the big hammer. Balu, big hammer. Oh yes, I love that. But that is such strength to weld that, and to shape the parts and of the equipment to how it needs to be shaped to form that equipment is amazing to me. Oh, the hammer's name is Babalu. I'll mess up some things. Thank you so much there, Nabila. Oh, yeah. So I do not have a tongue for foreign languages. My husband, we've been married for um 22. What is this year? This is 2024. So we've been married for 22 years, going into 23 years. And he speaks several languages, with um, French being the official language of the country that he lives in, but then his mother's language, his mother's tongue, they're different languages as well. And I took a few years of French in high school, but I can read a little bit of it, but my tongue, nothing wants to come off of it correctly. I can speak English, and that's about it. But I'm not very good at foreign languages. I'm not very good at speaking foreign languages, but I do try my best um, to read them. Okay, so it has the nickname. Thank you, Scott. Thank you for coming in. Marcus M. Hello, smooth voice, Keshia H. How are you? I am well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in. I have a smooth voice. Oh, wow. I feel like I have a childish voice. I know that when we first moved here into our home, and we still had the landline telephone, and every now and again we would get calls, and I would get someone that would say, "May I speak with your mom?" Yes, if you call her house, you are more than welcome to speak with her. Yeah, so my voice has not always been my favorite, but I accept it for what it is now. Thank you so much. I am having fun with my plants. My garden is a source of peace for me, relaxation. I didn't even get to say goodbye to my husband this morning before he went to work because I went outside just to see if I could get a picture of the okra bloom, and I did, but then I got carried away. I went and grabbed the shears to to cut off some things, and next thing I know, I've been out there for 30 minutes. Hubby had gone on to work. Thank you, Muhammad. Thank you so much. So, but I go out there and I just get carried away because there's always something to do in the garden. Thank you, TB's Life. I appreciate that. There's always, my accent is good. Now, I have been said things about my accent too, that I have a southern accent for here in the US, and I'll just leave that at that. Christy will definitely know what I'm talking about. But there's always something to do in the garden, whether it's, conquering the caterpillars and the little grasshoppers that just eat away on everything. Even this morning when I went out and saw the okra, there was a Japanese beetle. I call them June bugs. That's what I always called them when I was little. Um, Thank you. Yes, my heart is also a garden. It is just overflowing with growth and producing lots of things for lots of people. And I do hope that, it is, giving you guys joy as well, because I like to share myself. I really do, when I do it. But you guys would not believe this from my chatter in the chats and from my live streams, but I really am shy. I really am a shy person. Um, I really am a shy person, and I don't, seek out people to talk to. Bella's Whisper Farmstead. Kristen, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, so I don't seek out people in person to speak. I mean, if people talk to me, I will talk, but it takes a little bit for me to come out of that shell. I have to know someone. Yes, Miss Betty, I am. I am. And my former job, was in human resources, in a corporate setting. So I had to pretend a lot in that, but it kind of grew me up because I started working there when I was like 22. They all call me the baby of the department. Well, I think so. And I know that, again, in my former job, that they always did these types of tests and different things. And I was told that I was an introvert. But I know that I mask a lot to, fit in. So that is something that I do. And it's a strength and a weakness because sometimes I mask to the extent that I lose sight of myself. So I have to, rein in the masking and, go into my own corner to find myself sometimes. So, yeah, so masking is not always a good thing. Oh, so you like me as well. Okay. You love to make people laugh. Well, you know what? Now that I've been on the live stream, I have had some people say they did not know I was a comedian. I think I'm a funny person. My children don't think I'm so funny, and I agree. Laughter is the best medicine. And I like to laugh. I like to be silly. And that's okay for me to be silly if I want to. But I like, being happy. I like being at peace. And so laughter and peace and relaxing, like relaxing in my garden and getting carried away with just what can I do to make it a more beautiful space? What can I do to promote the growth of the plants? And um, so, more often than not, I can be inside my head, even amidst or amongst a group of people. I'm my own company. I'm in a big room. Uh, okay, Miss Sammy, you go and enjoy your company and enjoy that visit. I appreciate you coming in. You have a blessed day and enjoy your company. Thank you for coming in. So yeah, so my garden has from where I started with kitchen scraps. Thank you so much, Nabila. I appreciate that. I think he made all of us beautifully um, in our own rights, in our own unique individualness, and that is a wonderful thing because you don't want to have a whole bunch of mini me's and you know replicas of the same. We like, you need uniqueness. You need individuals, um, individual thoughts, individual feelings, and everyone doesn't need to be feeling and thinking and saying and doing the same thing all the time. So yes, we are all created in our individual beautiful way from God, and that's definitely a great thing. So, but yeah, so um again, I wanted to have the sound on outside, but the neighborhood is doing its thing, and plus I also have the fan out there. You're washing utensils. Yeah, I was more often than not when I am watching YouTube, I'm folding laundry. And my husband is so funny because he'll say, I think you really like doing laundry. It's You're always doing laundry. I mean, they're always wearing clothes and, putting them in the place where I'm supposed to, get them and wash them. So I do have clothes in the dryer and in the washer right now. But the utensils, I usually will put those in the dishwasher. So I try not to wash the utensils much. Um, and I will cook, but um, if I have to. So I try to cook and do it quickly as possible. I'm always looking for a shortcut. So I try to buy equipment in the kitchen that make things easy for me. Okay, Nabila, go and enjoy your utensil washing, and I will see you next time. I will be by to visit you and your mom's channel. Thank you so much. You take care. So I have about 10 more minutes. Yeah, about 10 more minutes. And I will be shutting her down because, hello there, my friend with the camera. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. I hope you are doing well today. I know, Scott, I cooked squash and zucchini and green beans and potatoes from my garden this weekend. I am going to try to put up something from that, but like I said, my camera is always full of things. Hi there, Dark Theme. What's good? How's everything? Everything is good. Everything is wonderful. I am here on YouTube with my friends that I cannot hear your voices. So I'm trying to remember what you sound like from your videos and such, but I don't have any of that from you, Dark Theme. So I don't know what your voice sounds like. Your voice is silent in my head. Hi, Marlene Motivates. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. I want to speak Spanish and I want to speak Pakistani. I want to speak the English, the Indian languages. Oh my goodness. And I can't speak any foreign languages, guys. Not at all. I can read some of them, but not all of them. Yeah, so thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for being here and looking at me up against this wall and looking at my garden. I'm sure the chipmunks are out there. I've been seeing lots of dragonflies in my garden, and I've heard that dragonflies um, a good are good luck if you see them in your garden. So I have been seeing all kinds. I've actually been seeing little baby dragonflies in my garden as well. Um, but I am excited about it. That garden is just has been just really good for me lately. So um, that's all I've been doing. I did go out this morning, drop my son off at football practice. And while he was at football practice, I went out across the street from his school and I harvested, meaning that I cut down and stripped bare some bamboo, some more bamboo stakes and or stalks rather, and I have them drying outside. Thank you so much, TB's Life. You have a great day as well. I just got to go to my grandkids' house. I wanted to pop in and say hi. Thank you. You have a great day. I appreciate you for stopping by and give me some of your time. Yeah, so I did go out and I harvested the bamboo stalks. So I got about 16 stalks of bamboo, which reminds me I need to clean and sharpen my knife again because it was busy out there, and I learned a valuable lesson today while I was harvesting the bamboo. So what I did this time, you look so young to be a mom, really? Yeah, I will be 49 on the 22nd, Marlene. So I'm not young. Margie TV, welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining. But yes, Miss Marlene, I am not young at all. I am almost 50. So 2025, I will be 50. Yes. The cicadas. Now, the cicadas, I can hear the cicadas. And I'm trying to think, are they like little green? I know they make a lot of noise. Um, so I know that I hear them, and we actually had an infestation a few years ago where they were like taking over and eating everything. Oh no, Marlene, times two, times 2.5. Thank you so much, Miss Carol. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, no, I'm not 20. Haven't been for a long, 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 long time. I used to say that I was 22. And I said that I was 22 for so many years that I forgot how old I was when it was my birthday. So I stopped lying about my age. I think I had turned like 27, and I could not remember how that I was 27. I was like, I'm really, and I could not remember. So I had to stop lying about my age because I forgot. So, but 22 was the age because that's also my birthday. You're going to stay 30? Yeah. I look at my mom and my aunties and my grandmother and great aunties, and they all look so good for their age, and none of them have any issue. 50 is the new 30. I would say that you're young. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that I want to go back to my 30s. Going back to, so I had my daughter when I was 27, I guess. Yeah, because she'll be 22 this year. So in my 30s, I had a toddler. Don't want to go back to my 30s. I'm okay being 49. She's 22. Last year of college. Yeah, my son just joining high school. No, don't want to go back to my 30s. Hi there, it's a cruise life. Oh, it's the cruise life. Okay, I see the picture, and I saw it's a cruise life. I see you have the same picture um that you have on your TikTok account. I did not recognize the account or the name, and so I did not follow back. So I will follow back now that I know who the account is, because I have been wondering, who are these people? I don't know them. But now that I see the picture and I'm like, oh, that's who it is. Because I was just looking at it again this morning and I didn't click into it because I don't like to click into accounts that I'm not familiar with. Because, you know, some people on social media, they are all about solicitations of all kinds. And I'm like, no, I'm not interested. Block, delete, unsubscribe. So the solicitation sometimes that comes on social media. You said you had your son at 31. Do not want to ever go back to baby age. Thank you so much. It's a cruise life. I appreciate you understanding that, but I will connect now. Yeah, some people do the absolute most. They do the absolute most, but I don't understand the fake channels. I don't understand people, I guess to a certain degree, that people are going into other people's channels to um, get support. So I get that, I understand that, but to do it out in deception, right? To do it under cloak, and trolls, yes, absolutely, but it's so funny to me, and it's like I don't need the numbers like that. I'm not trying to grow like that. So yeah, I don't need your sexy chest and your beautiful face and your fancy clothes and cars to have those numbers, especially if there's also the the additional comments and um, things that come with that. No, I'm good. Thank you so much. And it's and they're disguised as female as well as male. Some of those accounts that I try to stay clear of. But again, guys, I wanted to come on for at least an hour here. So we are coming upon that hour for me. And I will try to come back on later today because I did want to do a few things outside in the garden. There are a few things that I need to do outside in the garden, and I can't really do it. I don't get up early enough in the morning to do too much stuff in the morning. How long does it take for these okra and cucumber to grow? Did you grow them from seed? Since May. I don't know. Check the packet on the back. Miss Carol. Oh, lawn lifters. That's right. You're in Texas. Oh, please be careful out there. And I do hope that you don't lose power for long, that it stays on. Yeah. Um, Miss Carol, but you check the packet of the seeds that you have, or if you bought those, you might have to do a Google search. But I have cucumbers growing, and I've actually grown a second round of cucumbers that they have grown and matured way quicker than the first batch that I did. So the ones that I put in the pots directly and grew outside grew way quicker than the seedlings that I grew. So they did really good, or they've been more successful than the seedlings. Yes. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Controls are like roaches. Yes. But I appreciate each and every one of you for joining and coming in and giving me a little bit of your time. And Miss Carol, you need to ask Miss Jamia about her garden, because her things have grown so quickly. Her watermelon is already doing tremendously well. So you need to ask her about that as well. But I'll look and I'll try to tell you. Thank you so much, Miss Betty. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you'll go out and have a blessed and beautiful day or afternoon, because I do hope that you'll come back this evening. But if not, that is absolutely okay. And I will see you guys around these YouTube streets, most certainly. And you guys take care. Be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. So I'll have to turn off these cameras. Let's remove the garden. I'll remove myself first, right? So I'll remove myself from the stage first. And